big argumentative, scrappy family, but it works because we're all doing it for the right reasons. We're trying to produce good product, good service, good outcomes, and that's culturally really important to the company. So it means that you're working in quite a robust but respectful environment where people are allowed to put forward their opinions, but they'll be challenged. One of the things we often put on job adverts is that you'll have an opinion, but you won't be worried about it when someone tells you you're wrong. But it's done in give you like the best possible spirit requirement to make sure that we're doing really good things. I think some of the most intriguing and interesting work comes from when you combine digital and physical, because sometimes it has very much unintended consequences. You're throwing something out there into the wild to see what happens and see how people react to it. So it can produce some really interesting results.
There's always going to be a balance between that traditional plan role and the more kind of reactive, real-time stuff. There's a load of stuff that you can't measure from social, that you can't work out in real time. But actually having a balance between that kind of real-time social data and your more kind of traditional audience profiling, having those things working in balance, I think is a really good thing.
I'm creative director here at Poke, and I head up the creative department. I report into Nick Group, who's the creative partner. And we focus on the more comsy side of the work we do here at Poke. So Mike probably took you through some of the work, and I think he probably showed you RNLI, Savewave, stuff, whether it's some of the social stuff, some of the content stuff, and then some of the platforming work maybe for, what did he show you, on the kind of website design with Mulberry? Yeah. So I think those 4 projects span all the kind of main areas of Poke, from designing and building websites through to smart socially driven campaigns, through to kind of web-based content that's designed to be shared. And I probably focus on more of the advertising side of stuff, and that's on the platforming, website design and build stuff. And I was a painter and a printmaker, and I got into digital in 1997 when it was very young. Something that I thought was quite almost a little bit alarming when I first joined Poke, just how little interference there is from sort of layers of people above you, and how much you're just allowed to get on with your own stuff. Which means that if you screw up, it's really obvious it's you, but at the same time you can really make something yours, and if you're successful, you can really own it. Yeah. You can really make a reputation, you can build a reputation for yourself quite quickly if you're a young creator like this. We always look for somebody, we look for kind of energy and a real love of digital, and often that's expressed through stuff they're doing outside of work. It's quite rare that we'd ever hire somebody that just wasn't actually engaged in the digital world themselves in some way. People who are really engaged in the digital world outside of maybe their job or what they do. And obviously, they just need to be creative and have a sort of love of creative ideas.